All right, team, here is our lovely soundboard. First of all, before we dive into the training, thank you for watching this video. And if you find this helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. You don't have to, just kidding. But thank you for taking the time to watch this video. So you turn on the mixer. It looks absolutely nothing like what we use on Sundays. For some reason, channel 1 is MC1, channel 2 is MC2. When you dive into it, everything is all wrong. It's not what you expected. So it's not our usual Sunday service. Fret not. You will look for a drive, USB drive that looks like this. And it'll be in the top drawer where the wireless mic resides. And what we'll do in that case, let me frame up the shot a little bit better. This is not exactly the same drive we'll be using, but it looks like this. And it will have something to the effect of Marshall settings or mixer settings labeled on with the orange label. We're going to take the USB drive and we're going to slot it in the USB drive in the upper left-hand corner like so. So you see that USB drive? We'll go into utility. And we will look for, it should be the only one there, but for here, for now, you'll see a bunch of scenes. I'm going to get the camera closer. Frame that a little bit better. We are going to look for the scene, Marshall 2024. Should be this one right here. It should be the only one on that USB drive, but if there are any other multiple settings, ignore it. Look for Marshall 2024. And hit, let's see, recall. Hit yes. Yes. Just hit yes. During setup, when you're thinking, but for some reason the mixer goes horribly haywire, it resets itself to default mode for one reason or another. We'll plug in the USB drive and recall the default setting. The USB drive will live where the mics live. So look for that. We'll do the same thing. And now you're seeing this in real time. It takes a bit of a time, so we will let that go. I zoom out. It'll do its thing. And in particular, let's pay attention to the channel strip. You'll find that the mixer will be non-responsive during this time. That's perfectly fine. Your faders will go up, but it's going to probably fly back down once it's done. So we're still waiting. So it does take about a minute or so to overwrite the whole thing. Bear with us. There it goes. Some settings and add-on that are not available. You shouldn't run into this screen. The only reason you'll see this screen on this particular mixer is it doesn't have all the plugins loaded up that we purchased separately. So ignore, if that pops up, ignore that. For the most part, the mixer at Marshall and the mixer in the Hope Room has the same plugins that we purchased. We did not purchase any plugin for the live stream mixer because in essence, we don't need it. And we have a separate set of plugins that we may or may not end up using. Hit OK. And then you should be back to your familiar setup.